Evening, I'm Razr Kade, Fake News Episode 43. Today, Anthropic researchers say they can now read the inside of a language model and translate its thoughts to plain English. OpenAI has released 3 new real-time voice models with GPT-5 class reasoning. Anthropic's valuation has reportedly grown 80-fold to $1.2 trillion in a matter of months, and a single RTX 4090 has hit a non-trivial score on RCAGI-2.
Top story. Anthropic has published research on what they call natural language autoencoders. The system takes the internal activations of a language model, the numbers that represent what the model is thinking at any given moment, and translates those numbers back into human-readable English text. Not the model's output. The model's intermediate state, the cognition between input and answer.
For years, the standard line has been that the inside of these models is a black box. The activations are vectors of numbers nobody can read. Anthropic's claim is that the box is now slightly less black. The translation is approximate. The translation is also unprecedented. We've spent 10 years training these systems, and we are only now beginning to ask them what they were thinking at the time.
Story 2. OpenAI has released 3 new voice models in the API. GPT-Realtime-2 with GPT-5 class reasoning baked into low-latency conversation. GPT-Realtime-Whisper for transcription, and GPT-Realtime-Translate, which handles 70+ languages in real time. The voice quality is the headline. The reasoning is the substance. The voice models can now think while they speak.
The use case the demos showed first was customer service. The use case the market will buy first is also customer service. The use case the public will use it for is something else entirely. Voice cloning, prank calls, debate practice. Within 90 days, a major company will announce that the voice you spoke to last month was synthetic, and they did not tell you. The lawsuit is being drafted right now.
Story 3. Reports indicate Anthropic's valuation has grown approximately 80-fold over recent months and is now sitting at $1.2 trillion. The reporting frames yesterday's SpaceX Colossus deal as a consequence rather than a cause. Anthropic now has a kind of market cap that buys data centers as a line item. 3 months ago, it was a kind of market cap that rented them.
For perspective, 1.2 trillion is more than the entire annual GDP of the Netherlands. It is more than the combined market caps of most major airlines. The company has approximately 1,000 employees. The valuation is per employee almost $500 million. The arithmetic is inflationary in the literal sense. The arithmetic is also where the next generation of compute deals will come from. Sure.
Home Lab. A community researcher has published the TOPAS recursive architecture, trained on a single NVIDIA RTX 4090. 14 days of training. The result, 11.67% on the RCAGI-2 benchmark, locally evaluated. A later checkpoint reportedly hits 36%. ARCAGI-2 is the benchmark Frontier Labs spent hundreds of GPUs and weeks training on. A consumer card is now in the conversation.
Also worth noting, the Qwen team has released WebWorld, a series of open-source WebWorld models in 8, 14, and 32 billion parameter sizes, trained on more than 1 million real-world web trajectories. Strong performance on MiniWA++ and Web Arena. The models are designed to train and evaluate web agents. The agents are designed to train and evaluate the next models. The training set fixes itself.
Speculation time. Stanford and Princeton's AI for Science group have unveiled LabOS², an agentic AI system that handles dry lab planning, wet lab execution, and physical robotic operations. The current capability, fully autonomous cell culture workflows. The agent does the experiment design, the agent does the protocol authoring, and the agent operates the robot that does the actual work. Indeed,
My prediction. Within 24 months, a peer-reviewed biology paper will list an AI system as a co-author for substantive scientific contribution, not just data analysis. Some journals will object, some will not. The objection will be about authorship credit. The reality will be about who gets co-listed on the patent. The patent is what funds the next round of compute. The compute is what funds the next round of papers. The cycle is now closed. Okay.
That is your lot. I'm Razr Kade. The natural language autoencoders are real. The 3 new voice models are real. The 1.2 trillion valuation is real if it holds. TOPAS on a single 4090 is real and free, and Stanford and Princeton's autonomous cell culture lab is shipping. The black box is opening. The voice is becoming reasonable. The compute is coming online. See you tomorrow, if tomorrow exists.